Hey everybody, welcome to etrailer.com. I'm Bobby, and today we're taking a look at the Konig self-tensioning snow tire chains here on our 2018 Titan XD. If you're needing tire chains, I think the Konig are definitely one of my favorite options. The installation, one of the easiest you can get out of there, and as well as this being a self-tensioner, we're not gonna have to get an extra purchase of maybe rubber tensioners or anything like that. It's all gonna be in one package. It's gonna be very, very easy to use. Now the chains themselves are just gonna be a nice little D-link position. Also, they are gonna be in a diamond format. So we're gonna get very good coverage across the entirety of our wheel. That means we're not gonna be feeling as much kind of clumps as we go down the road, especially compared to like the ladder style. Now you aren't gonna get as great as start and stop maneuverability. However, definitely gonna be having an easier time on those turning radiuses, not gonna be losing anything, not gonna be feeling those bumps as we go down the road. So this does make for a little bit more of a smoother ride. Now the D-links won't be biting into your snow and ice anything too crazy. If we do take a closer look here, you can see not much thicker than a finger there, as you can see. However, I really like the little middle segments here. These guys do a great job of breaking up that ice and snow as it's sitting on there. That way it impacts it right the way through, and that way we are biting through it with no trouble at all. One thing to note too, as we do this installation, make sure we have that smooth side on the underneath of our tire. And one thing too, as we drive this guy, it will be tensioning itself more and more. You can see it's just a hair too loose in my opinion, but as we drive, it'll actually bind itself tighter to our wheel. For our first part of our installation, all we want to do is actually lay out our chain. We're looking for any kind of kinks or links that we're actually forming on here. A lot of times what's going to happen, these little plastic guys kind of get looped underneath one of the chains, so usually all you're doing is filing one of those guys out. As you can see today though, we don't have any issues. Big things to note, we're going to go ahead and have these guys on the left side of our tire here. We also want to make sure that all of our smooth side is going to actually be on the outside here. So we're actually going to go behind the tire and bring it all up on top. So this smooth side that you're seeing in this position is going to be filling on top of our tire. So to do so, I'm just simply going to take all of our chain here, and then I'm just going to get it positioned back behind here, throwing it behind our tire like so. And that way I can go ahead and grab either end here, and I can start bringing this all the way across our tire. Let me go ahead and make that first connection like so. And then I just want to seat the rest of my chain on here as well as I can, trying to make it nice and even on there before we actually start making our couple of connections. So taking a look here, it looks like it is sitting pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and take both my red connectors at the top here, make that first connection there, and now I can go ahead and really put those final touches on how we want this chain to sit. So making sure we are getting across our wheel there, leaving enough room at the bottom, and then we just take our tensioner here. We have a little lever system that we're gonna release. We're gonna run this guy through the back end here. And that way, I can start actually tensing this guy up. Can be nice to just pull it all the way through. With a couple pulls, that way we're taking a lot of that tension out. And then we can take our bungee cord on the other side and bring it right here to this connection. And we are nice and set. So big things I'm looking for, any kind of large areas where I'm able to fit my hands on the chain. I'm seeing I'm just getting a little bit of looseness here, but what's great about these self-tensioners is once we actually have it on this position, all we have to do is kind of drive this back and forth a little bit, and this is actually gonna start tensing itself to our wheel, start binding it even more, making a nice smooth fit on our wheel. Well, as you guys saw, that installation didn't take too much time at all. Definitely nice that I'm not spending so much time on my hands and my knees, especially in this vehicle. If we were out somewhere, it can be nice to just go ahead, get that going, and we'll get out of where we need to be in no time at all. You will notice today too, we have this on our rear wheel here. Now these guys are four-wheel drive vehicles. However, it can be optional, actually be in that four-wheel drive maneuver. So we've gone ahead and throw them in the back here, as hopefully we are getting a lot of weight in the back of our truck, especially when we are in those wintry conditions. Again though, I think the Konig does an excellent job, and actually think it does a pretty good job looking good too on our vehicle. Well, I think that about does it for a look at the Konig self-tensioning snow tire chains here on our Titan XD 2018. I'm Bobby, thank you for watching.